Hey there. Before I get into this, I'd like to have a little chat with you. Okay? There are four types of friends in this world. There are your true friends, friendly friends, kind of friends, and then your fake friends. Now, being as old as I am, that saying of I can't really waste time on fake friends really rings true. I can deal with kind of friends. I can deal with them. They can, friendly friends. They're good. They're friendly. They're kind of friends. They're nice people. And then you've got your friendly friends, those who you sit there and can just go and just confined in and sit there, and you guys can sit there and exchange stuff, this and that. And then you've got your true friends. Now, for me, there are two types of true friends. Okay, there are the two types of true friends that you have. Okay, are those who you can sit there and those who can make you laugh extremely well, just as much as you can make them laugh. And then there's the other true friends, those who, when you need help, that they come, they literally come without you calling them. You make a general, what do you call it? A general, statement, let's say on Facebook, which leads me into what happened. So, as I'm not going to get into the specifics, but I am disabled. I have a particular disability and all, and it prevents me from working. Okay? Basically, I'm kind of, without saying it, showing you right now what it is. I know it doesn't kind of look like much, but it is one of those, it's one of those like invisible disabilities that is kind of shown, that I can kind of hide, One of the things I do rely on, there's a few things I rely on. Okay, one being YouTube and social media, or YouTube and Rumble. Posting video game playthroughs and this and that. I know on YouTube, I've posted videos of my cat Johnny. On Rumble, I've been meaning to sit there and share a couple of videos of Johnny. But more so on like social media, like Facebook. I feel like, even though that I kind of see most of the people as like, as bots, they are still people, people that I can actually interact with. So one of, I won't go into this person here, just that one of the people that I met through Xbox, playing Halo back in the day. I did not know this, but he had and he has a new account. And let me just sit here and say that this this guy is a good guy. He's a friendly friend, as I've explained. But I didn't know this at the time. Be mindful, earlier today, I had no clue about this. I just figured he had 2 accounts. He's in a good relationship with somebody. He has 2 accounts, just, probably because, like me, he's done a few, jokes and, went to Facebook jail, basically. That's why I have a few accounts, is because I made a few jokes. I made a few jokes, and apparently it went against the Facebook community standards. For instance, one of the jokes was a meme. Now, I'm going to sit here and preface this by saying that I do not believe in this at all, ever. Unless it is your job. Like your 9-to-5 fucking job. Okay? I'll explain a little bit more, but what it is it is of a woman in a Walmart cart with the words, "Oh look, somebody is returning a broken sandwich maker." Okay, before you get your pitchforks out, again, let me explain. I do not believe women are sandwich makers. Women are not sandwich makers. The only exception is if you work at Subway or at some other kind of shop where you make sandwiches. That literally is your title. Your literal job title is sandwich maker. And again, I do not believe this unless it's your job. So earlier today, I get this message from him saying, "Hey, I got a new phone, and I'm having trouble. I'm having trouble getting into my account. Could you, if I have a thing sent to you, could you sit there and give me the code?" Now, I don't realize this. I really didn't realize this until later on, when I had to, do a little cleanup and apologize to all the other people that he's tried to pull this on. But apparently the picture, the screenshot that he sent me was of my profile picture. My profile picture, sorry, I'm seeing myself on the screen here, and I'm kind of doing this as to kind of hide. Fuck it. This is what my pinky finger kind of looks like, and this is one of the things that I try to hide. Anyways, I didn't really realize that this was, this was of my profile. So stupidly I sat here and gave him permission to do this, and gave him the code, which allowed him to literally go in and switch my account. Now, during this video, I am going to sit here and hopefully have just video game pictures, just video game pictures in the background of whatever, this and that, or maybe something. Anyways, So it wasn't until I was in the bathroom, going to the bathroom, washing my hands, that I realized, hey, session session expired. You were logged out. Okay, what's going on? So it's at this point that I go and I try to log back in. Try the password, try resetting the password, and it isn't until I realize that this motherfucker sat there and changed, not only changed my password, but also changed my email, and also changed my email, had left, surprisingly, left my fucking phone number on on my Facebook. Well, this person then went and had it where any notification or any reset would go to their email, and to basically try and lock me completely out of my Facebook, um, group, or not group, out of my Facebook Messenger and Facebook profile. Again, I want to sit here and stress that because of because of my disability, I don't really get out much. You know, I do kind of have I do somewhat kind of have like a, because of my disability, there are people who suck and probably would judge me. I still, and let me just say, I still get out. I still do things. I just limit myself being out. Of course, where I live, like the landlord and people around here do know about my disability. But I do want to again stress that, like, doing Facebook, kind of gives me that chance of, associating with people, associating with people um, at a distance, and even here on YouTube and Rumble, um, it kind of gives me that, like, um, it gives me that ability to, have my, one of my hobbies is playing video games. And, doing YouTube and doing Rumble, it does give me a chance to sit here and share my hobby with you. Um, Share my hobby with you. Share games that I enjoy with you. Having this happen definitely was, and it definitely is and was, an well, not an ego boost, but like a what do you call it, hit. I do try not to have the biggest ego out there. Sometimes if it's for a joke, I will, try to have a big ego. Again, if I can see that there's a joke for it, something to sit there and make people laugh. Anyways, so I get load up one of the other profiles that I have, and I start, like, I start going in and, hey, I've been hacked, hey, I've been hacked, hey, I've been, this and that. Well, the one Facebook group, let's see, 2, the three Facebook groups that I'm mainly friends and all, there are two that we're mainly in with. It's it's a Facebook group, you know, it's a group and whatnot to play Halo, basically. So my one Facebook profile I knew was in one of the somewhat inactive Facebook groups. So what I did was I got into this profile and I sent a message to this particular group. I'm like, hey, my shit's been hacked. My profile's been hacked. Well, several hours, a couple hours after, sometime after this, and me not being able to get back into some of the other profiles I have, I get a call from, one of my trusted friends. Again, two types of trusted friends. Ones that, that can make you laugh like really hard, just as you can make them laugh very hard. And the ones that'll sit there and when you need help and you don't ask for it, that you can, that they basically call you. This trusted friend is kind of in both categories for me, because sometimes he just, sometimes when somebody that he loves is going through something, I basically sit here and lend a helping ear, for him to at least, and I do kind of know his wife, she's a really nice gal, but sometimes, when he needs, somebody to listen to, or, it also kind of helps that he kind of has the same kind of humor as I do, He basically called me up and he was like, hey, he was like, hey, is your Instagram, is that linked to your Facebook? I'm like, yeah. He's like, okay, good. He's like, I think I may have a way for you to get your account back. So him basically helping me, literally helping me, reset my Instagram, what do you call it? He hopped onto my Instagram password. He hopped onto my Instagram as well and was able to actually sit there and literally get into, back into my Facebook profile. He was able to get in there, change the password, change the password, take his password out. I think he switched it back to mine. I'm indebted to this guy. As much as I joke around about this guy, I am indebted to this guy. I am. And I will say at this point, I'm going to hopefully remember to shove stuff in here from Instagram, hopefully blurring out my name, to the person who owns, and hopefully I've already shown the email, to the person who owns Marlee Donna 654 at gmail.com. If you're watching this, please let me say here and extend a hearty fuck you, you fucking sociopathic shitbag. I hope you get what's coming for you in the coming months, or maybe coming days. And may the Lord God Almighty have mercy upon your scamming ass when it's finally your turn to die. That is all. Have a good one. Take care of yourselves. And please stay rested.